my name is Lee Sun Chai, my metric number 293494. So today I would like to talking about the virtual reality or VR. So what is VR? VR is a technology that let us experience a computer-made world. When we wear a VR headset, it feels like we are inside the different place like a game, a classroom, or even the hospital. VR is not just for fun, it's used in gaming, teaching, medical trainings, and many other areas. As VR keeps getting better, it helps us learn words and explore in the new and exciting ways. VR is changing the way we see and do things every day. Okay, let's move to the origin and developments of the VR. Virtual reality or VR is changing how we see and interact with the world. It is now used in many areas like school, businesses, and hospitals. As more people use VR, it brings a new chance to learn words and help others in better ways. In the future, virtual reality will feel more real and be easier to use. It will be better picture, no more voice, and new features like eyes moving and trackings on touch you can feel. AI will make a virtual world smarter. With 5G and cloud technology, VR will work faster and smoother, even for far away. There will also be new tools like using your brains or full body to control things in the VR. This will make VR very useful for learning, healthcare, travel, and job training. VR is not just for the game, it's becoming an important part of our daily life. This graph shows that more people are studying and writing about the virtual reality in education and healthcare. In 2019, 62 papers were published, then it went up to 90 in 2020, 115 in 2021, and 155 in 2022. In 2023, the number increased to 246, and by 2024, it had reached 370. This big increase means that VR is getting more popular because it helps with education and healthcare. As VR get better, more people want to use it and learn about that. This study looked at 1,038 research papers on virtual reality in education and healthcare. From 2019 to 2024, the biggest number of the papers come from the computer science, about 22.6%, which is 472 papers. Next was medicines with 18.7%, equal to 389, and engineering with 13.6%, which is 284. Other subjects include social science 95%, mathematics 6%, nursing 4.5%, health professionals 3.2%, business and management 2.9%, decision science 2.6%, biochemistry and genetics 2.2%. There are also an other category with 13.9%, which is 144 papers, showing that VR research is spreading into many different areas. This means VR is not just using the tech and medicines, it's now important in the education, business, science, and more. VR is becoming a powerful tool in many parts of life. This network map shows how virtual reality research is connected across the different fields like education, clinical, trainings, public health, and nursing. It also shows how authors and institutions and topics are working together. The map highlights the strong teamwork and how researchers from different areas are coming together to study VR. This shows that the VR researcher is growing fast and involve many fields working together. This density map shows where most VR research is happening. The bright area means more research is being done there, especially in education and healthcare. It also shows that interest in VR is growing worldwide, and more people are using it in important areas like teaching and medicines. The map proof that VR is becoming a global trend and an important tool for the future. Okay, next move to the impact analysis. Virtual reality is changing the way students learn. With VR, learning becomes more fun and interactive. Students can go on virtual field trips, explore 3D models, and try simulations all from the classroom. subjects like history, science, and art become more exciting. Instead of just reading or watching, students can experience what they are learning. This helps them understand better and stay curious. VR makes learning feel real, and that makes it powerful. In healthcare, virtual realities is helping in many ways. Doctors and surgeons can practice surgeries in safe, virtual space without any risk. Patients can use VR to reduce stress, manage pain, or do physical therapy exercise through games and simulations. VR is also used for medical trainings and teaching. It's opening new doors for the better, faster, and safer healthcare solutions. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Lim Wei Hian with metric number 291569. So let's dive into some of the key future challenges in the virtual reality, which is VR. There are three big ones we need to talk about, which is security, privacy, and cost. These challenges affect how VR will grow and be used in the real world. So the first future challenge is the security. Because VR relies on the device and networks, it can be hacked like through the bug or even the controller and headset. And with many systems connected to the cloud, they have a higher risk of the data thief. That's why it is important to build the VR with the strong protections like the encryptions and regular security check. Alright, next let's talk about the privacy. The VR collects a lot of the personal data from voice to eyes movements and even how we move our hands. If this data isn't handled carefully, it could expose the private information of the user. So, we need systems that let users choose what to share and keep their data anonymous and secure. And lastly, the issue is cost. The VR is not cheap. You need hardware, contents, and training. This can make it hard for the smaller schools or businesses to keep up. To solve these problems, support like funding, partnership, and long-term planning is really important. Alright, let's moving on to the multimedia elements. Let's see how the VR and AI are already changing the educations. For the figure 4 to 6 show the student learning in brand new ways. Instead of just reading textbook, they can walk on Mars, do science experiment safety in VR, or even practice medical producers in a virtual X-ray room. And took like the ChatGPT help to answer the questions and simplify the hard topics instantly. It's not about replacing the teacher. It's about giving them new tools and making learning more engaging and flexible for their students. And next, now let's look at how the VR is used beyond the classroom. So the figure 7 show how the AI is transforming the marketing, especially in the Malaysia. For example, 84% shoppers want to try product using AR, and many say it even affect what they buy. This shows that AI is not just fun, it's useful. And then in the figure 8, we can see how the multimedia design play a role in the cultures. The XR Jam poster mix the traditionals with the modern technology using the visuals to tell the story and preserve the heritage in a creative way. So to wrap it all up, the VR is no longer just a high-tech gadget. It's now being used in education, healthcare, tourism, and even the marketing. It's how people to learn better, connect more, and experience things in the new way. But like we said earlier, there are still challenges, especially around the privacy, safety, and cost. And the good news is, if we combine VR with the AI and smart multimedia designs, we open up a world of the possibilities. With ethical choice and equal access, VR can really make a difference, not just in learning, but in life. Thanks for learning.